Boosted by my sterling performance on Spitalfields FM, the station for the nation.
I was about to get some info from that Iona. Her boss hoiked her off.
My gosh, is that a euphemism?
Ghazi, behave yourself.
Well, anything goes at that council, I tell you.
She mouthed something about boundary lines.
Well, I discovered at the library that the books on Norton Folgate have mysteriously disappeared.
May I suggest a little subterfuge?
Get in there, sunshine, old son.
Jessica, could you get into your father's office and find all of the papers relating to this American deal?
They'll be in one of his safes.
The application went through too swiftly. Is there any evidence of bribery?
Or corruption?
We need proof.
OK.
Uh-oh. You know there's been Twitters on the Twitter sphere about the New England Party holding a gathering tomorrow?
You can make it your own hell or heaven. Live as you please. Can we make it if we all live together as one big family?
Vote for me! Vote for this Friday! Vote for the New England Party! We will tackle the NHS and debt crisis by capping immigration! Enough is enough! Vote for me! Ralph Burns this Friday! It's a vote for a New England!
Those guys in black are going to do something.
Surely the police can see what they're up to.
Clear the decks, that one's igniting something. Look out!
How can you throw something like that into the crowd?
And laugh.
Everybody stay where you are, it's just a smoke bomb.
Why are the police kettling us and not going for them?
This is not fair.
We're being victimized.
It's for your own safety, madam.
I know you. You come into the cafe for bacon babs all the time.
I know, Gazzy, which is why I made sure I was on duty today, old son.
Thanks, officer.
Making sure you and all your supporters are well looked after. Now, stay cool. Well, we'll get those bastards and you lot can stay here and stay safe.
Jess.
I'm in Dad's office.
Yeah, and?
There's two safes. One behind a picture of Jeremy Clarkson.
The other? Jess?
I thought I heard something.
Look, get out if it doesn't feel safe. No pun intended. Well, maybe...
No time for jokes, you knob. I'm in.
What's behind Clarkson?
Emptiness.
Must be a decoy. Where's the other safe?
It's behind a picture of me, Dad and Mum when I was a little girl.
Whatever happened to your mum?
Look on the internet. She went missing. Dad was a suspect. Her body was never found.
Jess, I think you should get out of there.
Not without doing what I said I'd do.
Boss, I know you're not a man of violence.
Which is why I keep you up close, me old China.
So I met a geezer who knows a geezer in immigration. He tells me about this coloured gentleman known locally as Sunshine.
Yeah? What's he got to do with the price?
He's awaiting deportation.
Heart bleeds, so what?
Sunshine has let it be known that he will do anything to stay in our country.
When you say anything...
He's been approached and agreed to take care of Aki once and for all.
Oh, my giddy aunt.
I've gone through all the combinations.
Look, just leave, Jess. Now. Please.
My date of birth, Mum's, his.
It doesn't matter. You can do it another time.
Crap. I think Dad's back.
Jess.
What am I going to say?
Think of something quick.
Like what? My dad can be a nasty old...
I want to do something for you, babe. But what?
There's nothing. I'm on my own here. Focus. Concentrate. Girl up.
If this hitman, Sunshine, was to liquidate Aki...
Which he could so easily do, according to Connor down the cock.
How can I be kept free as a bird from any potential implication?
Easy. I'll do a double cross on Sunshine, a.k.a. the Liquidator.
What about he comes looking for you?
I nip off to Magaluf to my mother's. Meanwhile, his papers actually go through faster to get him shipped back to Bongo Land or wherever he has his mother.
That's quite clever as it goes.
What's he going to say? I buried a packy in Epping Forest on the promise of somebody fiddling my deportation papers.
Oh, my life, that is genius. Parker! Gilt-edged, sound as a... What? Jess, sweetheart!
Oh, it's okay. I'm okay, Dad, honest.
If he's harmed a hair on your pretty little head...
But Daddy hasn't done anything but broke my heart.
Come here and give your old man a hug.
I was going to offer.
Oh, bet you Hank Marvin, darling. Here, Huey. Nip round to Chinky and bring us back a banquet.
Oh, Dad, you know that.
Generous, I know, sweetheart. You're back. Nothing's too expensive for my princess.
Prawn crackers?
No, mate. Just the way you're standing.
Oh, Dad, you're the best.
Baggy trousers, baggy trousers, baggy trousers, baggy trousers.
Is this what we get for lending our generous support
to a noble cause such as this?
The winkle taken out of us by a bunch of friendly souls, such as yourselves.
Suggs, try this on, please.
What? You're asking me to wear a Save the Union Cafe T-shirt?
You're having a laugh, Sitara.
It'll look lovely, mate, assuming it fits.
Oh, yeah. Actually, how's it look?
Very nice.
Power to the people.
Hey, boys, give us a song.
What song would you want?
What song you got?
We've got an old repertoire stretching back over 30 years.
Never mind that. Show us the colour of your money.
Take no notice, Gazzy.
Jerry Dammers came in the other week.
Jerry from the Specials?
Yes. He sang My Old Man's Industment for a vegetarian omelette.
Good old Jerry. Without him, I'd still be where I am today.
So how's the campaign going?
And what can we really do to help?
Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me, hit me. Je t'adore, ich liebe dich. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
I've got a good chance of getting into that safe.
But you tried and couldn't crack the combination.
The only one I didn't try was the date Mum went missing.
Let me distract him.
Oh, yeah? How?
Jess is not here, pal. No one is.
Were you born a racist, Ralph?
I wouldn't know. You best go ask somebody else.
What are you doing now?
Standing outside my house talking donkeys to you.
Well, let me buy you a drink then.
You buy me a drink.
If you're no racist, let's go to your local boozer. Prove it.
What? Me take you to the Royal Cock?
Imagine what it would do to boost your popularity. Being seen with a real, live packy.
You said it, pal. I never used the P word myself.
You and me, side by side, brothers in arms.
You're having a laugh, right?
Camera phones will be out. Trending will go bananas. All over the TV news. How could Ralph Burke be anything but the reasonable face of the New England party?
I'll grab me cardy. Nippy out. Oi, that's not racist either.
He made his home there down by the riverside. They made their homes there down by the riverside. The city sprang from the dark River Thames.
All right, Connor?
What are you playing at? Sitting here like Kofi Annan all of a sudden.
It's all good PR.
Sitting with a packy inside the cock.
Could be worse.
Now, could it? Get him out of there now.
They made their home there down by the riverside. They made their homes there down by the riverside. The city sprang out from the dark mud of the Thames.
What was you thinking, Ralph?
Look, Connor, I thought if people who had us down as racists seized me with one of them, drinking side by side, then it would be good for our image.
The only image people have of you now is a packy lover, isn't it, mate?
Listen, I'm still head of this party, Connor. You'd be well to remember that.
Yeah, I remember lots of things, old son. I remember how you paid me to have a word with your sandy-faced friend when he started sniffing round your daughter.
Yeah, well, all the good it did.
I also remember an even greater sum of money you paid me to go talk to the sandy-faced bloke who run off with your missus.
Keep your voice down,
You
Connor.
best don't, but your plan's a good 'un, Squire. We lose the by-election tomorrow, you might feel the force of the backlash.
Don't you mean backlash?
Excuse me, but under no circumstances, after what I saw with my own two blue eyes in here tonight, do I ever want to hear you try telling me what I did or did not mean.
So, you've considered my proposal?
Indeed I have.
And you know it makes sense, Rodney.
My name is Sunshine.
It's from Only Fools and...
Let's just take a drive, Huey.
Now?
Or never.
Where to, might I ask?
I found a spot in Epping Forest.
To bury Aki's body?
I have a loudhailer in the car. Might be useful to you. Only half of Shoreditch heard you, and I'd hate the other half to feel neglected.
No need to be a sarky monkey. Sorry, that's just this time of night.
I never wear a watch.
I've had a few lager tops, as it goes.
I'll drive your car then.
You drive my car?
You can have it valet cleaned and deloused afterwards.
Oh, stop being so sensitive.
Free, free, set them free. Free, free, set them free.
You know I don't do whiskey, Dad. Seen how it makes people turn.
You've got a clever boyfriend, Jess.
We've split up. I told you.
Well, he stitched me up good and proper.
Well, how'd you let that happen?
Geezers I've known since you were a Jaffa turned their backs on me tonight. Could say I was threatened to boot.
Because you were drinking with a man who was born on Norton, Folgate, 200 yards from where you were?
Sweetheart, you don't understand.
No, Dad, I don't. And I never will. I love you because of who you are, but I hate you for what you stand for.
Do you know how painful that is to hear?
Well, then, Dad, do something about it.
Like what?
Well, don't stand for election tomorrow.
The innocence of youth. What's in that carrier, by the way?
Junk from my old room.
What sort of junk?
Dad, I'm leaving.
Awfully large load of junk. Why not leave it here and I'll bin it? Or recycle it and save the world from what? I'm not sure. You recycle the inner ring of a toilet roll, what does it come back as? And is it in any way hygienic, is what I'd like to know.
Why don't we talk about Mum?
You know, I find it too painful.
The fact that she went with who she actually went with in preference to you, Dad.
Have you been going through any of my stuff?
I'm walking out of here. And if you try and stop me, we will seriously have a problem.
You're at liberty to do what you like, girl.
I know, Dad. I also know that the Union Cafe stands on a liberty.
Not since the boundary line was redrawn, it don't.
You thought by bunging the great and the good at the council some cash, crates of fine wine and the best seats at Glyndebourne, that this would never come out?
The Union Cafe is not an independent state, sweetheart.
It is. And so am I now.
You don't mean that?
I think you'll find I do.
Okay. Start digging a big hole.
What are you going to do?
Watch.
How come?
Lumbago or trap sciatic nerve, can't quite tell.
So what we dig a big hole for?
A fat man.
Oi! I got thyroids. And it's not for me, it's for Aki. What? Hang about. What's going on with that lot?
Do you think I came over here on a banana boat, Huey, old son?
I have that mate in the immigration department. He can sort you a new identity, a new house. You can bring your old tribe over if you like.
Look around you. It must be the face of hell. Pakis, Poles, Jew boys, Africans, Chinese, all ready to bury you in the ground and spit on your grave.
No, but please. Look, I was only doing it under orders from
All
Ram.
these people have had free food, drink and shelter from the Union Cafe at some point in their lives.
Free?
Oh, yeah. So now they want to give something back to Ghazi and Sitara, Aki and Jess, the Union Cafe. Now dig, fat boy, dig. And listen to the chitter-chatter mumbo-jumbo of all the mother tongues talking about who sticks it to you first and who gets to start the chainsaw.
When the boundary line was redrawn along the Liberty, it should have included the Union Cafe.
So we're saved?
Yes. Sunshine's instincts were right.
I don't believe it. We should celebrate.
When?
Tomorrow. A party for everybody.
On the night of the by-elections?
You can make it your own hello heaven. Live as you please. Can we make it if we all live together as one big family?
Did so well, babe.
Babe?
Trying it for size.
Well, it don't fit, mate.
Does this?
Are you for real?
Do you like it?
It's beautiful.
It was my grand's.
She must have had slender fingers.
I can get it stretched.
Say the words and I'll give you my response.
You've got cuddly fingers.
Cheeky kiss.
I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Help! Help! Somebody, please!
And get a load of this, party people. Not only has my application to stay here been successful...
Full English on the house. No expense spared.
Hush, Ghazi man. Let sunshine shine.
I have the possibility of employment as... wait for it.
Huh?
An immigration officer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present for one night only here at the Union Cafe. Hang on, let me tell you about the first time I met three of the Nutty Boys. Suggs, Chaz, and Mike.
Oh, don't listen to that. Listen to this. The nuttiest sound around.
So if you've coming off the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockinest, rock-steady beat of madness.
What a pleasure and a delight it is to be here live on Norton Folgate.
And this song is dedicated to Aki and Jess. Good luck! This is the story of the liberty of Norton Folgate, old Jack Norris, the musical shrimp, and the cadging ramble.
A little bit of this, would you like a bit of that? But in weather like this, you should wear a coat, a nice warm hat.
Oh, Sitara, you look like the girl I married 100 years ago.
If only you looked like the boy.
When I look in the mirror, I still do.
Of course you do.
So step for step, and both lights on our feet, we'll travel many a long, dim, silent street.
Seedless, I expect.
I know what you mean. Pips get under my teeth and all.
Old Bill's been in, and you'll never guess who threw the petrol bomb into my house.
Connor from the Cock?
How'd you know that all of a sudden?
On the news, mate. Caught on CCTV harassing Jess.
Dirty, double-dealing scumbag. And I was going to appoint him as my deputy before he got lippy in the Cock last night. What was the result, Huey boy, old son? Couldn't bear to watch that bit on the news.
Nobody could take your place, Herr Raffi Meister. We pulled out.
Next year, mate. We'll be having it, won't we, me old Mujahideen?
Enjoy your grapes, matey boy.
Where are you off to? Leaving me with my third-degree burns. I ain't shown you the worst yet. Here, undo my PJ string.
Next stop, Magaluf, pal. Nice pint of lager and a plate of fish and chips with my name on it. My mum's going to pick me up at the airport.
Don't do a Harold Melvin and leave me this way, Huey, please.
So step for step, and both lights on our feet, we'll travel many a long, dim, silent street together.
Under no circumstances am I moving to Essex.
You can get an allotment.
We're Londoners. We belong here on Norton Folgate.
Early night?
I should stir your cocoa more often, missus.
Because sailors from Africa, China, and the archipelago of Malay jumped ship ragged and penniless into Shadwell's Tiger Bay. The Welsh and Irish wagtails, mothers of midnight, the music hall carousal in spilling out into bonfire light.
We'll have the wedding reception here.
Here at the Union Cafe.
That's great, isn't it?
Aki.
He's just winding you up, Guzzy.
Ah, Jess, you can call me Pops.
We're all one big happy family now, innit? Come and spin me round the dance floor, old timer.
Whether one calls it Spitalfields, Whitechapel Tower, Hamlets or Bangle Town, we're all dancing in the moonlight. We're all on borrowed ground. Oh, I'm just walking down to, I'm just floating down through. Won't you come with me to the liberty of Norton Folgate?
Now this Norton Folgate thing's all well and good, boys.
Wait. I think I know what's coming next.
See.
A couple of light ales and a fizzy water or two.
Yeah.
Oui, see, yeah.
You're round, Suggs.
So are you, old son.
Oui, see, yeah, da.
What time's your flight back to Amsterdam?
After
Mr.
one more
Parson?
song, after one more.
Yes, Union Cafe, are you with us on this?
Oui, si, yeah, da. Ta-da.
A couple of jars.
In The Liberty of Norton Folgate, based on music by Madness, Suggs, Chaz Smash and Mike Barson appeared as themselves. Guzzy was played by Vincent Ibrahim, Sitara by Pooja Ghai, Aki by Avin Shah, Jess by Stephanie Racine, and Sunshine by Danny Sapani. Ralph was Patrick Brennan, Huey, Adam Nagaitis, Connor, Paul Stonehouse, and Iona, Eleanor Crooks.
'Cause in the liberty of Norton Folgate,